Sure. My name is Stephen Joyce, and I'm secretary with the UCD AFC Supporters Club, and we were created in 2010 just to give a bit of structure and direction for UCD fans going to matches.
And did you attend UCD yourself as a student?
I never did. No,
Okay.
I in my teenage years I looked at the League of Ireland senior division table. There was only one long list at the time, and I thought, okay, well, I got to start supporting a Dublin team here, and Bohemians and Shamrock Rovers were at the top, and I thought, well, no, they're too successful for me. So I looked right down, and it was all names of country towns: Drogheda and Athlone and Dundalk, and right down at the bottom was UCD and Shelbourne. And Shelbourne, I thought, just in case Shelbourne are really, really bad, I'd better just support the team ahead of them, that's UCD.
Okay.
So I started supporting UCD.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
That was in '83. I
Okay.
was watching them from the paper, let's say, and from radio, and I started going to matches in '87,
Okay.
1987.
And what kind of crowds do you get to support UCD?
We
down there? Do you
were-
get any students, or
We do,
do
and
they actually bother coming down, or like
They
do
do.
you get them out of the bars?
yeah, well, it can be tricky, especially on Friday nights. But first of all, supporters do come from the campus to support players who are studying in their own faculty. So you'll have little groups of twos and threes and that all the time coming down. And then occasionally, especially when the pressure of exams are off, you'll get more groups coming down, and maybe a singing section as well
Okay.
coming through in the summer.
And I want to ask about the team. Is it half semi-professional, half? There's a few professionals, or is it some students, or what way is the structure?
It's in the recent past, it's been mostly students, and then the odd players who are especially returnees who have had a connection with the club and with the university before. So we would say we're kind of part-time graduates,
Okay.
students, and then graduates
Okay,
is part of the team. We'd even have leaving cert students
Okay.
in our squad as well.
Okay, that's pretty
So-
good. And all those years, the best
Yes.
season.
Well, probably it'd be a Premier Division season. There's been little good spells. I think I'm going to say a period of time. We were 9 years in the Premier Division from '95 to '94, and then and so that was sort of my best time supporting UCD, and I'd like to go back there. Now we do consider ourselves a Premier Division team, even though we're in the First Division this year, because we spent I think only 3 seasons in the First Division in the last 21 years.
Okay.
So we do consider ourselves definitely Premier Division. But yeah, that spell of matches. There was 1 year in 99-2000 where we finished 4th and qualified for the Intertoto Cup, and then we played in Bulgaria then the following June, which that early. But so that was the June 2000 was a good time.
And the European adventure last season?
That was amazing. That was just 4 matches in July. Was incredible. Especially we were granted access to the UEFA Cup very late in March through UEFA's own fair play calculations. So Ireland got a place, and that was given to UCD. And just the preparations, the amount of work that the club had to put in to prepare for that, because we held 2 home games here at the UCD Bowl, and that was very special for us. That people would say no, it had to be like outside of UCD in the League of Ireland. They would insist it would have to be moved, but we showed we can hold them here.
Crowd, I think, for a small club, really.
I agree with you. There was a bit of negativity saying, "Oh, why should they? They're only first division, and it's UCD, and they're going to embarrass us." But we won our first game against the Luxembourg team here, and then we travelled away a week later, and it was just an incredibly emotional match in Luxembourg, because the players were out on their feet by the end of it. But we went through into the next round.
Okay. And what about this season so far? How do you think it's panning out?
It's slow at the moment. Limerick have set their stall out. They've won 6 games out of 6, and they look like they're going to completely dominate the league. So it's for the lesser places. There's second and third or playoff places, so we will really be fighting for that. But it's not over yet for the first place. But we have Limerick next week.
Okay.
But the moment the signs are that they'll dominate the league. But we would be looked to get into the playoff place again.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll get up through that.
Okay. And just maybe 1 or 2 players to look out for that we should note.
What do you think? We have a centre back, Maxime Kogun, and it's his second season here, and he's
very strong.
He's strong at the back, and he's scoring up front. He's our leading scorer at the minute with 4 goals, and they've all come from headers, from corners, from Kieran Marty Waters, and so that Maxi as a centre back, that's Kogun. And maybe a new player for us is Georgie Kelly. He came for us from Derry City, and he always looks lively, and he's hopefully he'll be a good player for us this year. He's a new player.
How did you manage to get Kieran Marty Walters?
He's from he would be one of, let's say, the part-time professionals, if you like, rather than just graduates. I think we just gave him attraction. There is
because he came from Shamrock Rovers, didn't he?
He did come from Shamrock Rovers. He was having a quiet time there.
Okay.
He wasn't getting much of a game. I think there was a few people ahead of him.
Okay.
So we just gave him a package, or just invited him to say what we were doing here, and he was attracted to it.
Okay. And just let me see one more thing. So why do you think that people should pop along to their League of Ireland team?
League of Ireland, because it's local. You're going to meet people that you probably didn't know went to games from other circles in your life. You're supporting players who are playing at the best league. It's the top league in the country, and like this is the best we have that is available. Yeah, there's great friendliness and a hospitality at all League of Ireland grounds. I mean, you go anywhere, and yet there's still a kind of a solidarity as well between us as well, because we feel we're up against it with even other sports in the country, as well as football in neighbouring countries as well. We feel that there's a lot of emphasis on other football, but not Irish football. So we have a solidarity there between ourselves. And also then at the matches itself, you have small groups singing and chanting right through the game, and there's a lot of colour, and you can be part of the noise, or you can sit and watch the noise, and it's up to your say.
The package, I mean, tonight's game, it was good, I thought.
It was. Yeah, we had 4 goals in the first half, so
a lot of chances as well.
Exactly. Yeah, Drogheda equalised twice, and we're a bit disappointed about that, but. That's how tough the first division is. There's about 4 teams that are all the similar standard, and they're looking for 2 playoff places.
Okay, thanks. That's great.